Please like, share and subscribe my channel.
Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, My World. In the last class, I told you past perfect tense. Today we are going to learn past perfect continuous tense, the last tense of the past tense. Just observe carefully. Any action that begins and continues in the past and that ends in the past can be expressed in this tense. Past perfect continuous. Any action that begins in the past and continues in the past and that ends in the past, but that action should not be continued in the present. Actually, this tense we have to, before going to learn this tense, we have to recollect present perfect continuous tense. Any action began in the past and still it should be continued. Then we can express in the present perfect continuous tense. But here the action began in the past and continues for some time in the past. The duration of the time may be 1 month or 2 months or 5 hours or 6 hours, whatever it may be the duration of the period, but that action should also ends in the past. So such type of expression should be expressed in this tense. For example, let us see the examples. Before going to learn the example, go to the structure, syntax. Subject plus had been plus V4, that means V1 plus ing plus object, had been plus V4. In the present perfect continuous tense, subject plus has or have plus been plus V4. Here past perfect continuous tense, has or have becomes had. So subject plus had been plus V1 plus ing. So for example, he had been studying at the college. He had been studying at the college from 2000 to 2005. Here we have to observe. So 2000, it is a past one, it is over, and 2005, this is a year also over, and these 2 years are past years. But in these between 2 dates and 2 years, the duration of the period is 4 years. So in this context we have to use had been studying. So he had been studying at the college during the 2000 to 2005, from 2000 to 2005, and not now, but not now. The action finished in 2005. It never continues now. Okay. Right, the second sentence. They had been working in the field from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The duration of the period we have to identify 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Almost the hours, 5 hours or 6 hours or 7 hours, whatever the may be, duration of the period. What happened in the duration of the period? They had been working in the field. They had been working in the duration of the period, right? So the third sentence is she had been preparing for the exam from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Here the duration of the period we have to observe 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. almost 6 hours. Within these 6 hours, what she had been doing? She had been preparing for the examination. She had been preparing for the examination from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Both 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. but not now. So she continued from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Continues, started at 6 p.m. and stopped at 12 p.m. But her preparation is not continued now. So in this context, that action begins in the past. The action begins in the past and continues in the past, and that ends in the past. In this context, we have to use this tense. So my dear students, so this is the last tense of the past tense, and we'll meet in the another class with another tense. Thank you one and all.